answer these. It's like an Indiana Jones story, really, because he's going from one part of the world to the other, hunting down all of the information he can about Shapira, about Shapira's death, about the scrolls.
You're listening to 1590 WSMN Nashua.
USA Radio News with Wendy King.
At the GOP retreat in Baltimore, a day after the latest Democratic debate, Vice President Mike Pence made note of today's date.
Just 416 days from when we elect a Republican majority in the House of Representatives and re-elect President Donald Trump.
Pointed out that the economy wasn't mentioned by the Democrats during the debates.
I mean, when they were talking about socialized medicine, they were talking about open borders. When they were talking about higher taxes, they were talking about gun control.
A federal appeals court in New York restored a lawsuit by restaurant workers, a hotel event booker, and a watchdog who says President Trump has business conflicts that violate the Constitution. Justice Department lawyers had argued that the plaintiffs didn't suffer in any way and thus had no standing to sue. This is USA Radio News.
I'm at the American Veterinary Medical Association annual convention in Washington, D.C. with Dr. Barbara Natterson Horowitz, evolutionary biologist and physician.
There's a form of fainting that happens when people get stressed because the excitement triggers a slowing of the heart. Why this happened didn't make sense. The heart shouldn't slow down. The heart should speed up when there's fear. But what I've learned by working with veterinarians and learning about how animal hearts work is that young animals, when they are scared, sometimes their heart rates get very, very low, and that causes them to be very still. And when wild animals become very still, it often makes them safer from predators. One possible hypothesis is that slowing of the heart rate in response to fear in our species is actually an evolutionary echo from our vertebrate ancestors for whom the slowing of the heart was life-saving.
There's more valuable information at avma.org.
Just hours after the House Judiciary Committee moved closer to an impeachment inquiry, President Trump took the stage in Baltimore.
I said it's hard to impeach somebody who didn't do anything wrong. The Mueller report is out. There's no collusion after 2.5 years. Think of it, how ridiculous. I collude with Russia. In fact, Russia said, if we really did pick him, we made a real bad choice.
Eddie Money has passed away. He won a Grammy for his song Take Me Home Tonight, which he did with singer Ronnie Spector. Other hits include 2 Tickets to Paradise and Baby Hold On. Money had disclosed that he was sick recently on his Access TV show.
I thought I was just going in to get a checkup, and he told me that I got cancer.
His family confirms that the rocker died in Los Angeles this morning at the age of 70. You're listening to USA Radio News.
To thank you for helping build MyPillow into the big company that it's become, Mike Lindell, the inventor and CEO, has created the new radio listener special. Go to MyPillow.com, click on the new radio listener special, use my promo code USA, and you can get deep discounts on the new body pillow, on regular MyPillow, the travel pillow, the Giza Dreams bed sheets. Lots of savings there. MyPillow.com, use promo code USA and save on everything on the website.
A panel of United Nations experts called for China to protect the rights of protesters in Hong Kong and expressed alarm at reports of attacks on demonstrators and arrests of activists. The experts issued the statement from Geneva after a hearing at the UN Human Rights Council. The council also heard opposition to the protesters from pro-Beijing members of the business community. The experts also condemned violence from a small segment of demonstrators, and they noted that Hong Kong leader Carrie Lam did withdraw a contentious extradition bill. Protesters say they're not going to stop until all of their demands are met, which include an investigation into police brutality, amnesty for arrested protesters, and direct elections to choose the city's politicians. One national chain is booming right now. USA's Chris Barnes has the story.
Clothing retailer Old Navy says it's going to open hundreds of new stores across America. The announcement coming during a Gap Investors Day event in New York on Thursday. Old Navy CEO saying the company will almost double its current store count, raising it to about 2,000, with most of the new stores in small markets. Company officials say the plan is to open about 75 new stores a year, with a focus on locations that are not in shopping malls. For USA Radio News, I'm Chris Barnes.
For USA Radio News, I'm Wendy King.
It's 8:05.
The views and opinions of the following show do not reflect those of WSMN, its owners, and/or associates.
She's crude, often misconstrued, and is actually a dude. Welcome to Life's a Drag. Say hi to New Hampshire's 2018 Entertainer of the Year. Your hostess with the mostest, Monique Too Soon.
Hi. It's Friday night at 8 p.m. You know what that means. You're listening to Life's a Drag. My name is Monique Too Soon, and I am actually a dude tonight.
Again.
I know. I was actually going to do drag tonight, and then I ended up taking clients and working late, and that kind of just subdued what I was going to do. And then we went and got steak, so that was more important than makeup.
Absolutely.
So tonight I am joined by my absolutely gorgeously stunning Farmers Only friend, Patricia Hurley. And we have a story to tell about her tonight. And we're also joined by one of our contestants from the Showmo competition, which is now like 2 weeks away.
It's getting exciting.
Kylia Lee, which is actually closer to the mic. Kylia Ling Ling Lee.
No, the Ling Ling's a joke.
Oh, it is?
Everyone just calls me Ling Ling anyway because they can't pronounce my name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's not really that easy to pronounce.
Oh, I think Kylia Ling Ling Lee is easy to pronounce, but I'm very good at words.
I want to say Kaylee. What?
It's Kai. Like Kai.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like Kai.
Kai Lee Ling Ling.
Kylia Ling Ling Lee.
Kai. Yeah, no.
Don't
For
talk to
$5, you can call me whatever you want, honey.
All right, Ling Ling.
Patty doesn't have $5. We just ate dinner. And then we're also joined by one of the judges from the Showmo competition, Miss Anaya Bangkok.
Hi.
Who is also like my drag daughter that I found abandoned in the dumpster behind a Chinese restaurant.
I mean, my original drag mother decides to be irresponsible, so
you had to be adopted?
So I pretty much had to be adopted.
Did you get thrown out with the lo mein?
No. Well, according to Monique, I am...
Remember, we're on the radio.
I know. I'm trying to keep it PG. Well, according to Monique, that's the story that she always tells whenever she introduces me, is that I'm a result of a bad Chinese food.
Yep. She was found in chicken chow mein.
No.
Yeah.
Well, some people just can't handle that MSG.
No, I can't. I can't even handle MSG, and I'm Asian.
So. Oh, I love messages. Isn't that what MSG stands for?
So stupid.
I am stupid. I'm wicked stupid. So we're going to talk about the competition, and we're going to get to those things in just a few minutes. But you are listening to Life's a Drag on WSMN 1590. It's 8 whatever p.m. And I want to get a couple of things out of the way. So this week, Life's a Drag decided to partner up with the Greater Humane Society of Nashua, New Hampshire.
Yes.
Yes, we've been approached by a couple of places that have asked us to help out and adopt out animals or do other charitable things. And we ended up choosing this one because we have a soft spot for animals, and we're probably going to adopt all the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And so there are 4 dogs that we have been sharing on the Life's a Drag page this week. They are Nala, who is 4. She's a golden retriever, and she's the one I want.
She's so fluffy.
She's so fluffy and cute. Her ears, I just want to bury my face in them.
Squish them.
And then there's Willa, who's 2, and she's a Doberman Whippet mix, and she's beautiful too, like very statuesque and very proud of her appearance. And then there's James, who is 2, and he is a dark rust-colored golden retriever. So he's almost black-looking, but he is rusty.
His picture looks like he's black.
He's very handsome. And then there's Johnny, who is 2, and he is a golden. And
he looks more like a short-haired golden.
Yeah, he looks more like a lab golden mix.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, isn't that just a lab?
Yeah.
Short-haired golden.
I will come over there, Naya. I'm not afraid to hit a girl.
Yeah, she has hit a girl before, trust me.
So have I. I always tell a girl that's like, trying that tries to get sassy with me. I'm like, if you wanted a fair fight, just give me like at least an hour. I'll look like a girl and give me a girl and girl.
At least an hour. I've gotten ready with you, girl, and it takes like 4 hours.
Well, that was way back when.
But so if you are interested in any of those 4 dogs, you can find them on the Nashua Humane Society's website. I don't know if they're all still available. We have been sharing 2 of them for 2 weeks now. And then the other 2 just came out this week. So please help out, adopt these dogs. And if you can't adopt a dog, but you want to do something nice for them, you can make a donation on their website, and that will go towards food.
Yeah, you
and
can
other
actually
things.
bring things to the shelter because they have a wish list.
Blankets.
Yeah, they have a wish
Old
list on their
blankets.
website, or you can donate money. You can donate your time. There's a lot of great things you can do.
Yeah.
And they also
so
are doing
cute.
their Walk for Whiskers.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go to their site. My son is doing it for his vet science class. He has his own little web page where he's raising money. It's so super cute. But you can go on there, make a team, join a team, donate to someone's team. It's a great organization.
So when you say Wags for Whiskers, is it the same kind of whiskers you're growing on your chin?
No, actually, Kim just took care of those for me tonight.
Oh, you did? You got them waxed?
I
was
did.
supposed to shave those for you with a razor.
Well, you can do that tomorrow when they grow back.
I just pluck mine.
So also the show that we're talking about on air tonight, the Showmo audition show and our night show that night, the tickets are still on sale. There's still about half the tickets left, which means they're over the halfway point now. And they are available at MoniqueTooSoon.com. Tonight, we're going to raffle off one of the tables for people who have been liking and sharing the post. And then next Friday, I'm going to raffle off the second table. What this table includes is 5 chairs, and it's going to be a good table to watch the show.
Nice.
So,
good table placement.
yeah, the person that was chosen for the winner tonight was picked at random, and we just shuffled their names into a hat, and we chose one, and this is the one that came out for sharing the post. So we'll announce it a little later in the show.
Sure.
But where's the table, though?
It's going to be in the front. It's not going to be the
okay.
judging table. Don't worry. They're not sitting with us. I don't sit with people. I'm too
Yeah,
big
they're
for
not
that.
sitting with
No,
us.
I'm gonna say like you. I was gonna say you would be the shady one that like raffles off like free table, but the table's like way back left corner.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
Hey, it's free. You
They're
can't
not going to be
complain.
sitting with us. Don't worry.
You can't sit with us.
Yeah,
all the way back.
So
next to that.
Patty still thinks she's a judge.
No.
No, you're not ever going to be a judge,
okay,
Patty.
all right.
No, you can't be a judge on drag queens when you don't wear makeup yourself.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was just checking.
Yeah, she still thinks she's got a
I was
megaphone. So
It's a small
the winner
megaphone.
of this show will get $150 cash, and then they're also going to get bookings from me, and they're going to possibly win a chance to perform with Nina Bonina Brown on November 16th.
And that's exciting.
Yeah, which is very exciting. And speaking of Nina Bonina Brown, her tickets are going on sale tomorrow, Sunday. This Sunday, the VIP tickets are going on sale. They are $40, and we can only sell 50 of them. She has a restriction in her contract that only 50 people are allowed to buy tickets.
To the meet and greet, or to the VIP.
For the VIP. But
Yeah.
the venue itself only holds 100 people, which means 50 of those tickets are going to be sold out before the general tickets go on sale October 1st.
Okay.
So if you really want to meet Nina Bonina Brown, buy your tickets on Sunday because they are not going to stay very long, because I've had a lot of emails coming in about when they're going on sale. What you get for $40 is you get the $20 admission. So in all actuality, the VIP is only $20 more. And you're going to get a private meet and greet with Nina Bonina Brown, a private 15 to 20 minute VIP question and answer with her, where the audience will be able to ask just Nina Bonina Brown questions. And then you're going to get something to have autographed, some pretty stuff in a bag, and you're going to get a VIP lanyard. You're going to get spoiled with the best seats, and you're probably going to get lap dances from all the drag queens because, you know, we do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so those tickets go on sale Sunday. The general admission tickets for that night are not going on sale until October 1st. So if you want to go and you want VIP, buy them Sunday. I cannot stress this enough. I have gotten a ton of emails this week asking when they're going on sale. And
I can't wait just to see her.
Well, look, she
I mean,
brings.
the look is amazing. Her
Yeah.
look is amazing.
She does really crazy drag. So buy those tickets. Go and get Showmo tickets. And if you want to help out tonight's guest on the radio, buy your tickets under Kylie Ali. And the girl who has the most tickets is going to get an advantage in the competition right when she walks through the door.
Right? Because one of the categories being judged is ability to sell, right?
Yep. And I'm not talking like standing on the corner.
Oh,
Patty, I know you were standing out there earlier, but you were
I know,
you were
I
trying to
thought
sell.
I-
You're not even competing.
Oh, that's right. I keep
No,
forgetting.
she was trying to sell her leftovers anyway.
Oh my.
And everyone was like, no, thank you. Even the homeless person said no.
Stop it.
Too soon.
So mean.
So, and I also get the very amazing privilege of announcing a new show tonight.
Ooh.
Oh. Is that
So-
your big news that you were like teasing everyone?
Oh,
about?
yes. This is huge news. So I have recently connected with a new place in New Hampshire called Zingers. It's in Milford, New Hampshire. It's a comedy club. And I am going to be hosting a horror movie not as Elvira, but like Elvira did in the 80s. So I'm going to be spitting out jokes during the movie, and then I'm going to perform in the middle of it and after the movie. And so this event is going to take place on Friday, October 11th. Tickets are going to go on sale maybe the end of the weekend or the beginning of next week. But I'm going to be hosting The Conjuring is the movie. I'm going to be hosting The Conjuring. And then I'm going to perform in the intermission in the middle. And then I'm also going to perform at the end of the thing. And then 10 people will be able to purchase VIP tickets for this event. And I'm going to take them ghost hunting in the building after.
There's ghosts in the building.
The
that you're
building is
performing at?
old, and I already went ghost hunting in it with the owner of Zingers, whose name is Chad, and we were getting some pretty good feedback on the machines in the basement. So we're going to be taking 10 special people on a VIP ghost hunting trip after the movie.
Do they have to be special people, or can they just buy the ticket? Can they, just
have
be normal
They will be
people?
buying the tickets. I'm not going to announce the prices of the tickets because I'm not 100% sure we nailed down the prices yet, but the movie ticket will be pretty cheap. They serve beer and wine, and the movie is going to be a blast, and you get to see me sitting up on a stage cracking jokes.
I know. I'm so sad. I'm away that weekend.
Yeah, well, it's just going to be me, no other drag queens. It's
I
all
know.
about Too Soon.
That's always all about too soon.
Isn't it though? Isn't it
Who are
though?
you kidding?
Shut up.
Isn't it though?
It's because I'm pretty.
When we went out for dinner
and
tonight,
semi-plus size.
when we went out for dinner tonight, the waitress was asking me questions and he was answering for her about what I like, and I was like, I'm not even allowed my own preferences. The couple table next to us, they were like, "Oh, you guys are so cute. Are you married?"
Oh my god, they thought you guys were a couple.
I was like, "Just listen to him for 5 more minutes. You'll get it."
No.
Is she blind?
Well, the thing with you is when you ordered a filet, but you didn't actually want the filet.
No.
You wanted the sirloin, so I had to fix your order,
You
and then you
did-
forgot to substitute spinach for
I
asparagus.
know. I know. I'm so bad.
You order like my husband. Like he gets to the McDonald's drive-thru and he's like, "La, la, 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 la," and I'm like, "No, you want a number one with fries and you want a milkshake," and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's what I want." So I have to do it because some people get
So
like
you're
that
used to just.
order anxiety.
I don't know. I don't think I get ordering anxiety. I think that I asked you a few minutes before that, is the filet at what we always get? And you were like, yeah.
I was probably ignoring you. I don't really always listen to what you're saying. So I just want to quickly recap all the shows that are coming up because there's a lot going on and that's a lot of dates. So I'm going to go in the order. Show Mo, September 28th. Tickets are on sale now at MoniqueTooSoon.com. And we're still going to run the special ticket price where if you buy a ticket for the night show, I will include the Show Mo show portion for free. So if you buy the $18 ticket, I'm going to throw the $10 ticket in for free. And I'm going to do that until Monday. So you have 2 more days to buy that. The next show coming up after that is October 11th. It's a Friday night. And that's the one at Zingers. And I'm going to be hosting the horror movie as Elvira. So this is a completely unique event. It's going to be a freaking blast. This is like probably the most excited I've ever been for an event.
Oh.
This is like my dream job. I've always admired Elvira. Like she's my drag mother. So that's
She just doesn't know it.
Yeah. So that's on October.
And she's not a drag queen.
Friday, October 16th, or is it Friday, October 11th? Oh, it's Friday, October 11th.
Yes.
And then the next show after that is the Pasta Loft, October 26th.
Mm-hmm.
And then the following event is the Nina Bonina Brown event, which is November 16th.
This is a lot of shows in a short period of time.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so popular.
Oh my! I'm really nauseous.
And
right now.
if you didn't pick up on the fact that the October 11th show is on a Friday night, I am taking that night off from the radio. Patty's going to be at Loon Mountain showing everyone her Himalayas.
Great. Now all of my stalkers are going to show up in Loon Mountain looking for me.
Yeah, Patty will be there skiing.
You're gonna run into one of those like the Hills Have Eyes people.
Kaylee, if you're listening, Patty will be
I
at
was gonna
Loon
say, I
Mountain.
have no stalkers. That was a joke.
Yeah, no.
No one's interested.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all those tickets, just follow me on Facebook and you'll get them. And please go like Zingers on Facebook and also like Life's a Drag on Facebook. We are so close to 1,000 likes on the radio page. It's disgusting.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And if you're listening on Facebook, please share. Sharing is caring. Sharing means you like me. If you don't share, I assume you don't like me.
Can I unshare something?
I was just about to like pick up my phone, like let me handle this.
Boop,
Real
beep, boop, boop.
I feel like I'm talking so fast, like I've had a little bit of white powder before the show.
I think it was just that ginger beer.
Oh, that could be it. I did have a
You drink
delicious.
beer now?
No. Ginger
Oh.
beer isn't really beer. It's like so it's. Have you ever had a Moscow Mule?
No.
Those are made with like ginger beer, but they're actually like they're like a spiked margarita almost.
Oh, okay.
They're really good. Like
You know me, I don't really drink.
or a sparkling margarita. They're really good. But this one was strawberry basil. It was beautiful. Oh, I'm getting text messages. So all that's going on. Follow me on Facebook. You'll find all those answers there. And we're ghost hunting here on Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're on the Life's a Drag page, we're going to be going live during moments of the ghost hunting. And we are ghost hunting the Masonic Temple above the radio station. And we are going to be joined by the medium Stephanie Danboyce, who hosts Monday nights here.
Yep.
And we're going to be joined by Jason Crosby, who hosts 2 different radio shows here. And then we're going to be joined with, what's the other person? It's us 3, Caitlin, Patty, and me.
Yep.
And so we're going to go live from the Life's a Drag Facebook on Monday while we go hunt upstairs.
Woo, woo, woo.
Wait.
Starting at 10.
What?
Yes, 10 p.m.
Y'all done put me in the building that's haunted right now?
Oh, yeah, there's a Charlie upstairs. He used to be a maintenance guy here, and a lot of people hear and see him up there.
He just wants you to pick up after yourself.
Okay,
He's
you
not
know-
a bad ghost.
Yeah, if you leave anything on the floor, you're going to fall down the stairs.
Okay, make
Every building is haunted in some way, but this one's probably more haunted.
so
because it's
remind me to
old.
tell my kids not to drop any food particles on the floor.
Yeah, or you'll fall down the stairs.
Oh.
So if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Life's a Drag. My name is Monique Too Soon, and we are going to talk about Shomo in just a minute. But I would like Patty to talk about her stalker.
Oh my God! So you really do have a stalker?
No.
Oh.
No, but my Wednesday is my 44th birthday.
Oh.
I'll be 44 on the 18th.
She always deducts 10 years.
Stop it! I'm only 44. But I got my first birthday card today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did. You want to see it?
Yeah.
So she got this birthday.
Well, your purse is so cute.
Yeah, a client of mine dropped this card off at the salon today.
So the front of the card says, or the front of the envelope says, Patty, radio personality,
Oh.
which is true. Is my
Okay.
personality really is amazing.
Oh.
And then the front is a cow.
Stop.
And it says, it's your birthday. And someone wrote in, how utterly fantastic.
Corny.
And then milk it for all it's worth. Happy birthday, Patty, an admirer from farmersonly.com.
Oh.
With a heart and some X's and O's.
Oh, so Patty's not even on Farmers
I'm
Only
not even
yet, and
on
she's-
Farmers Only.
She's already got.
I already have an admirer.
Yep. So
Wait, is Farmers Only like a dating site?
yeah, where you can meet farmers.
Which was Rob's been saying he's going to put me on it.
And Patty's tagline is, "Can I have a chance with you?"
Oh my goodness.
She's my favorite heifer.
I can't.
Which before I called her a heifer, I thought a heifer was like a baby cow, but I didn't realize it was a fat cow.
He says that, but I'm pretty sure he knew
No,
exactly
I really
what
didn't.
It was.
I thought it was like a baby cow, like a calf.
Both Dan Cronin and Kaylee are like, it wasn't me.
No, I know who it was. It was a
No.
wonderful client of mine who I love dearly. And she listens to the show every single week, and she sends me emails after, and she watches our show on YouTube for a second time just to see us because she doesn't have Facebook. So she actually listens on the radio, and then she watches us on YouTube.
That's so cute. And can I say thank you?
Yes, thank you, Auntie Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy, for my birthday card.
She's a very thoughtful person.
I think that's so sweet.
Yeah.
To put that together,
She's probably going to come to Shomo.
I mean, I'm not thrilled that my birthday card had a cow on it, but I understand
Well,
the
that's-
thought behind it.
That's probably
the
a
farmers only
message.
thing. I know it's a message.
It's
I know,
probably
I
a
got
message,
it.
probably like that you have
She has
big,
spots.
big milky jugs.
Oh,
well,
well.
that is actually true.
And that's going in her farmers only profile.
And it's
There you
absolutely
go.
not going in my farmers
She's
only
gonna have, it's
profile.
gonna say want a milk mustache.
No, she's gonna be like, she's gonna be like, I'm all organic.
Can you believe I'm allowing this man to do this to me?
Yeah, and I'm doing it with the
Yes,
gay
I
dads,
can,
so I got to get
actually.
together with the gay dads to make this happen.
You keep
so.
saying that, and it keeps not happening.
I
So
know.
I'm going to ride it out because it's
Now
never
I
going to
fall
happen.
in that category.
Yeah, you do.
Mhm.
So we're gonna do that soon, though, because it's
Oh.
gonna happen.
Okay.
Mhm.
So let's get to Shomo. So Shomo is a show I'm hosting because I am getting starting to interview and get some new girls into my act because I tend to use the same like 6 or 7 girls, and I'm ready to see some new talent and some fabulous fish on my stage. I know that word's offensive to some, but it didn't come out in a derogatory way. Blah 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 blah. So,
thank you for explaining that.
Kylie Ali. I can't say Kai. I'm just gonna call you whatever. I'm just gonna call you Ling Ling. So Kylie Ling Ling Lee is one of her competitors. She's, I think, the 4th one to come on the radio now. The other 3 bombed really bad, so you're in a good spot right now.
Oh, that's really good. That's nice to know.
Yeah. So tell us about Kylie Ali. What is Kylie Ali?
What? Ooh, that's a great question. Do you mean like who am I as a person?
Like
or...
if you couldn't show a picture of Kylie and you had to say something about her, what would you say?
A crazy anime exorcist. Scummy person. I don't know.
Scummy person.
Wow.
Scummy person, but pretty.
You had me till scummy.
I love it. That just means slimy.
It just looks like she needs a brush, but also AA and NA and all the other AA.
All the other A's.
Even AAA?
All the support
Even
groups.
AAA. Geico roadside
assistance.
assistance. Anything that can help her would be great.
I did see a video of you performing and you were like walking backwards like The Exorcist. Like crab walking backwards.
That is kind of how I perform.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of
You
like
need
an
the nightgown
exorcism.
with
People are screaming at me
puke
to
on it.
leave.
Oh.
That was funny.
Can I say something? Okay, so when you ask me to like judge, I usually am like the type to like to go and do my research and like see like what these girls are about or whatever. But like I haven't done it.
Oh, you haven't?
No, so I'm really, really excited.
So yeah, let it be a surprise. Let it be your first impression.
Well, the thing is, like,
and-
I have always heard of her. Well, I heard of her.
You've met her now because you do pageantry and she was a dresser for somebody, right?
Yes, that was the first time I've ever met her. You were a dresser for Buffy at Miss Gay, Massachusetts this year, but like I have heard of her before from you.
When were you guys separated? Was it exactly at birth or a few years later?
Well, I'm like 6 years older than her. So.
She's like the rejected cousin that my family just wanted to get rid of.
Oh, so you're still with the family?
No, I'm not with the family anymore.
No.
Oh, okay.
She's the rejected one. They rejected her because she doesn't speak Thai.
And she wouldn't work in the restaurant.
No, and I don't eat cats or chase cats or anything.
Yeah,
I've actually seen Anaya do that.
We don't. No, we don't. No.
Is that how you found her?
No.
It became her drag mom. She was out
Yeah.
back grabbing cats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had one.
hurting the cats behind the restaurant.
Yeah.
Are we even allowed to make that joke? That is such an
That is
awful
I think
joke.
so
if
bad.
2 Asian people kind of make that joke, it's
See, that's
socially
fine.
acceptable.
That is fine. When 2 Asians make that joke, that's fine.
That's okay, but not us whiteys.
Yes.
Us
when
whiteys.
when you white people don't want to mind your own business and get into our conversation.
Oh,
that's when it
sorry.
becomes racist.
My
I'm
bad.
part Asian, okay?
My B.
I had my DNA testing done and I'm 18% Asian.
There's one part of you.
Was there like stuff left over from like a visit with a man?
Yeah, it came from the
Thank you, Rose.
doctor.
Oh goodness.
My doctor
You
gave it
totally
to me.
missed it.
I know, I love it.
I love that you referred to my wiener as Asian, but
You're not allowed to say that on the radio.
I said it. My wiener dog.
Oh.
Yeah, my wiener dog is definitely not
Her
Asian.
dachshund.
Yeah, my dachshund's more of a pit bull.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
anyway, let's move on.
Tiny
I'll
chihuahua.
post a picture in the
So,
comments.
Ling Ling, back to you.
Ling Ling.
Ling Ling.
So, what is your favorite song to perform?
I really don't have one. I do anything from Britney to punk metal
So you're-
to Exorcist stuff.
Okay, so you're telling me you've never performed a song more than once?
I perform Britney a lot.
Okay, so Britney seems to be your favorite then?
Yeah.
Okay. Anaya is a title holder. You're Miss Gay what right now?
I'm the current Queen of Boston Pride right now.
Okay, so Miss Gay Boston Pride.
Yeah.
And
Well, no, those are actually 2 separate titles.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why are there so many damn titles for one city?
I don't know. Well, so Miss Gay Boston was
Are
actually
you Miss Gay Asian Boston?
No, no. Miss Gay Boston was a pageant that's held by the Imperial Court of Massachusetts.
They're very serious people.
Oh yeah, they are. I mean, like to each his own. Like I love it, but it's just not for me.
Yeah.
Because they're very like charity and all that stuff.
And you're
like,
not a nice person, so you don't donate.
No, I will always perform for charity and all that good stuff. But like to fully commit my drag to that all the time.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's just not for me.
Well, you also have to earn a living.
Yeah.
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 So Kylie Ali, if I were to walk into a club and watch you perform, what would be my reaction?
You'd probably throw up and then throw $1 at me.
Could I throw up on the dollar and then throw it at you?
I mean, as long as I end up with the money, I guess I really can't complain.
That's true. On a normal night, how many tips do you make?
Oh my God, you can't just ask someone that.
No, we're not doing that.
On a normal
I'll tell
night,
how much I make.
Oh my God.
That's not a bad question. I'm just curious.
it depends on what bar I'm at. If I'm at the one that I frequent a lot in Dover, it honestly varies anywhere from 30 to 120.
Wow.
And then in Boston, it varies between 40 and 75.
In Boston, that's low?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's only one number.
Is that why you moved to New Hampshire?
No.
Girl,
No.
because our shows here in New
Because-
Hampshire, we usually leave with about
Well,
buck
okay.
50, 200.
So I don't know if you've noticed like a pattern. I just don't perform at clubs anymore.
Yeah, me either. I'm too old to stay up that late.
No, well, like I don't think I'm old. I'm still young.
50 is not young.
No. But like I'm just like I'm at that point that like I just can't with the whole like wiggling my way through a whole bunch of like drunk people and the whole fan clacking in front
I
of
feel
my
targeted.
face.
Yep.
And all of that for like crap pay and just
No, I understand.
walking out with like almost like
Patty's done
nothing.
drag, so she
I
gets
just
it.
like I just
No, I just mean the club vibe in general.
Yeah, like,
there's a
I
lot of drunk. There's
can't.
like the person down the bar is fighting with
Yeah.
someone, and it's like a big
Well,
drunk mess.
and like so it's not even just that. Like I just feel like I have no desire to go out anymore.
Like a lot of it is like the gay men are like ruining it, which is kind of awful to
Yeah.
say. Like we want people to come out, we want people to support us, but at the same time, it's like if you want like to perform and have fun, it has to be a bunch of straight white women because they're like cheering you on, they love you, and blah 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 blah. And then like the cis white gay men are like, "Oh, I see that rhinestone is out of place, and you could have done this, and you could have done that." And it's like, honey, why don't you get up here and do it?
Or they're comparing us to Drag Race queens.
Yes.
And you know what? Gay men really have done a lot to negatively towards drag in the past few years because they do judge it now, like very judgy, and they're not even doing it
because they've seen RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul's Drag Race hurts local drag in a way, and it helps us in a way. It brings awareness that drag can be fun, but it also hurts us because now we're compared.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure you get compared to Coco Montrese all the time.
No, I actually get compared to Jujubee, but thanks.
Oh,
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you always get compared to Eureka O'Hara.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God.
All the time.
Especially when I grab that full-on rotisserie chicken and go to town on it. Everyone's looking at me like, girl, slow down, slow down.
That would be a winning performance for me. So if that's in the show, take note.
No, that's normally before the show when
If
I'm doing my
somebody has
makeup.
chicken, I'm game. Okay.
No pun intended.
Exactly.
So that's how I'm going to win. It's just like go out there with a rotisserie chicken and start eating.
Yes, just don't dump it on the floor because they don't want a mess in there.
And I mean, offer it to one of your judges.
Yeah.
Bring it out one of those chafing dishes and be like, hello.
Yeah, I already told all the girls that are competing that trying to sleep with me will get them nowhere.
Well, the only thing that will get you is an STD.
Yeah, but that's okay. Patty has plenty of
And
antibiotics.
STD, you mean
Oh my
all
God.
of the
All the
STDs?
STDs.
Just because I work at a doctor's
But
office
on the
doesn't
plus
mean I have
side, they're all
access to
curable.
antibiotics.
So you are going to be judged in 7 categories and by 3 people, and you're going to be judged by the audience. What do you think you have that the other 7 or 8 girls don't have?
I feel like I have a lot of like presence. Like when I'm on
Like
stage.
Because that'll work too.
Maybe. No, when I'm on stage, I really try and project like me. Like it's an experience, like you're having fun, but you can tell that I'm also having fun. Like I'm not just walking around lip syncing, trying to like show for $1. Like I'm enjoying it, I'm selling it, I'm giving you both me, the song, everything, and maybe a little bit of a chicken.
Oh, I love a little chicken. Am I going to fall in love with you that night?
Probably not, because
Okay.
I don't like love.
And I'm a mean person, so
Oh my God.
don't ask Anaya. I'm not a nice
No.
person. Don't expect me to fall in love with you. Expect me to
takes a-
rip you apart.
It takes a tough person to last as Monique Too Soon's only drag.
I know. I've shunned all my
12
friends.
years.
Yeah. I know.
I know.
It has taken strong.
It has lasted that long, Patty. I don't think were you guys friends when I first started performing?
I've been friends with Patty since her son was like 3, so probably, yeah.
We probably were friends, but not like super tight.
Close.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bonded on a vacation, like really, really bonded on a vacation. It was like
2000.
It was like 9 years ago.
One of your St. Martin trip.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when we really bonded.
That's when we became inseparable.
And then, so I have a funny story about Patty and drag shows. And we all went out one night. It was a group of us, and we used to rent a van so that everyone could get home safe and sound. And Summer's Eve used to drive the van.
Oh, wait. I think I know.
You might have been with us. And
Probably.
Summer's Eve like ripped off her duct tape.
You're the one that sniffed it?
No, somebody else sniffed it, but that's the story. But it was so amazing because Summer's Eve ripped off her duct tape, which was in between her legs, threw it in the back of the car, and then someone went in the back of their car to get their purse, pulled it out, and went,
yes,
like it was corn on the cob, and
Yeah.
then realized
Yeah.
it was on Summer's Eve's hog.
Why would you sniff random duct tape?
Because it was drunk straight women.
Yeah.
But you're around a bunch of drag queens. Why would you just pick up duct tape and you're like, this seems like a good idea?
Because it was drunk straight women.
Yeah, I think that it was more shock value than anything else. It was disgusting.
No, but it was amazing.
I
in the
cannot
most
believe you
disgusting
thought
way.
that was me. I've done a lot of stupid stuff at the 3.
And we're going to
but
hear about
I've
it
never
next
done
week
that.
because
Oh my
security
gosh.
guard Don Smith is here next week.
Stop it.
Yep. And
How
she's
did
going to
you-
tell all the
Oh
stories
my
of Patty
gosh.
from the
There's
313.
one story.
No, there's
One
like
long-
7.
There's like one story.
There are many stories. There's so many stories.
So many stories
Yeah.
from the
The
3.
313.
Mhm.
We need a book.
It's the main reason why I don't drink anymore, to be honest with you.
It's because I
don't
can't
really
pour
drink
shots
anymore.
down
Because
your
of those
throat.
the chewy uteruses.
Yeah. That was the
Mhm.
ritual. That was literally the ritual. I would arrive at the club, get ready to go to work, and this one is just like, Anaya, come do this shot before you can put your stuff away.
Is my voice really that annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it was either the chewy uterus or sex with an alligator.
It was so disgusting. It was the most disgusting
Ugh.
shot ever. But there would be a line of people at the bar with
Yes.
their straws and the martinis,
Yes.
making the
Oh.
nasty face,
So I can
and
tell
just
you,
drinking
yeah.
them right back.
So this drink was something that bartender Barbara, who we loved, she invented it.
Oh, I love her.
And she asked us to name it. So, and we were wicked drunk, and we're like, it needs to be like a female part, and then it needs to be chewy, and then that's how chewy uterus came. But the shot was like strawberry vodka, like peach rum, schnapps.
The end result was that it was like a reddish liquid.
Yeah, and then it
It looked like bloody diarrhea in a martini glass.
and it was a full-size martini glass
Yeah.
shot. It wasn't like a little shot, and then they dumped Baileys in the middle of it just to
so
make it look
congealed.
chunky.
So it looked like there was like a uterus in it.
And you had to drink this full martini shot in the quickest sip possible
You
because it
couldn't
was
taste it.
so disgusting.
Mhm.
Like I literally was on the verge of puking after every single time I did it.
I don't understand why we kept doing it.
Because it was like the thing to do. It started a trend, and every time we did these shots, people lined up at the bar to buy these shots, and these shots probably were like $12 because they were straight up liquor
And
martinis.
they were nasty.
Oh no, I miss them. I miss the almost throwing up after having
I
one.
don't miss seeing pictures of myself from the next day that I don't remember being taken.
Oh, like the ones where you were like naked in the bark mulch.
Stop it.
Passed out in the field.
Surrounded by 8 guys.
Stop it.
I'm just kidding. That never
That's horrible. People believe the stuff that comes out of
I
your
know.
stupid mouth.
Caitlin believes everything I tell her at work too. So she believes everything. She's a little. So Caitlin's not here tonight or next week. I had to fire her for 2 weeks because we had too many guests on the show.
Oh my god!
But Caitlin's birthday is next week as well.
Mhm.
It's actually next Friday.
Yeah, she's the 20th.
Yeah, and she's going to be turning. I think she's turning 29 or 30.
I don't care. She's under 30. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah. So and yeah,
She's dead to me.
I feel old.
I know.
So,
Mhm.
what made you want to audition for Showmo? Oh, I begged you, actually. I did. I was like, wait, I remember this. I actually sent her a message because I've actually seen her perform and I've seen pictures of her, and I actually think she's fierce. And I wanted to see what she would bring to the competition. So I
Now
asked
I'm
her
so
to do it.
excited.
Yeah. So
to see this.
I love a drag queen who can do like a backflip and crab walk.
I have never done a backflip in my
Oh, you
entire
haven't?
life.
I'm
No.
confusing you with Anaya again.
Oh my god.
Anaya will do a backflip for a 20.
No, actually, do you want to know the most I've ever gotten for doing a backflip?
100.
120 actually.
Oof.
We were at me and Ivy were doing a show, and Ivy was like introducing me, and Ivy was like, "This bitch is a former all-star cheerleader." Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I just said it. And she was like, "Our next performer is a former all-star cheerleader. If you want to see her do a backflip, just pull a 20 out, and if you pull 100 out, she will do 3 tricks in a row for you." So I'm like performing and all that stuff, and all of a sudden, like, I see a 20. I'm like, okay. I was actually not planning on doing any tricks that night because it was during like Pride season. So like I had already been like to this Pride, that Pride,
Yeah.
Boston, and all that
You
stuff.
have to do tricks if you have them. You
No,
can't
but,
just
like,
not do them.
I was tired. I was so tired. And then, so I just keep performing. And then like this lady, she must have watched Bring It On or know something about cheerleading, but she literally pulls up like crispy $100 bill, and she was like, round off back handspring, back tuck. And I was like,
oh my God. Clearly she knows something about cheerleading, and it's not
Yes.
just watching Bring It On, because
Right.
I've seen those movies 100 times and I could not.
She
I
just
could
wanted
not
to
bring
watch
that
you
up.
break your neck.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Oh my God, I hired her to do
Yeah.
that.
I was
I
like,
gave her
this
the
lady-
100. I said, kill my daughter.
She thought she was gonna get me, so I went, tucked it into my bodysuit, and I was like, and it did it. It was awesome. It was awesome.
That's amazing.
I wish I could do a cartwheel.
There were people at Pride doing. You did that at Pride too here, didn't you?
Yeah, I got
Weren't
someone to
there,
give
like-
her money to do a backflip here.
Weren't-
It might not have been Pride. It might have been
No,
420.
Yes, it was the 420 show.
Oh,
At,
okay.
well, that was.
It's harder to do it like the Postolef because the space is a little tighter.
Yes.
And I'm afraid you're always going to kick someone in the face.
I always do it at the front, but like I just go. I like at the beat, but always at the pass off. I'm always like getting to my spot. The beat's coming up, and I always have to do that. Quick
So,
double take.
Let's talk about who our favorite drag performers are currently. It can be a drag race girl. It can be somebody you know. Like who do you look up to and be like, this is probably my favorite performer that I could watch on repeat?
If it had to be just like one performer, it would be absolutely India Farah.
Really?
I love India Farah. She's
Wow.
everything to me.
She's so underrated.
You'll see her on the new All Stars
She is
soon.
so underrated. I thought the same thing until like I started seeing videos of her popping up on YouTube, and I'm like, she's sickening.
I love her so much.
Yeah.
She's literally pretty much done every pageant, and then on top of that, she's done Drag Race. She kind
And
of like
she's doing
fell
All Stars.
out. I really hope that rumor is true.
It's true. I got confirmation.
But either way, like it's the paint, hair, body, costume, experience. When she's on stage, you feel her.
She's a
on
severe
stage.
painter. You can see her from Nebraska.
Yeah. But it's not like Trixie severe.
No,
It's
no.
like sexy, pretty there.
So that's yours.
Yes.
Anaya.
For me,
it's me, isn't it?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wow.
Hands down, Shay Larisse.
I don't even know who that is.
I recognize the
She-
name. Isn't she like a continental?
No, Shay Larisse is pageant legend. Like she has won like almost everything out there, and she's in her 50s now, I believe, but she has more energy than I do when she performs.
Really?
Yes.
That's hard. That's hard to do.
So she must do a lot of coke.
No,
because
like-
you literally
no.
look like you just snorted pixie
No.
sticks when you go on stage.
No, but like, let me just tell you how sickening she is. So like, she's also she has won US Miss Gay USFA twice. She actually won Miss Gay USFA Classic before she won Miss Gay USFA Regular, and like the Classic division, like you have to be at least 40 years old to win. To compete. So like,
Right.
That's
right.
that's how amazing she is.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to look her up on YouTube.
Yeah, and like so when I met her in person, because like once you win the national title, you go like to every prelim and all that stuff. When I met her, I was literally starstruck, like
Aw.
hands shaking and like everything. And like I can honestly meet Beyonce and just be like, "Hi, how are you?" But like when I met Shay Larisse, I was just like shivering.
I'm going to give you guys like a really weird random one that you guys are going to be like, really? So the person I cannot get enough of watching right now is
Wait.
actually Mia Easylay.
Oh.
I am always shocked, disgusted, and horrified and in love with everything she's doing lately. Like that baby number at Pride this year.
That's horrible.
Had me
And amazing.
crying on
Mhm.
stage. I was crying my eyes out, and she delivers the most amazing crap. Like she's my favorite person to book right now.
Yeah.
Because every month is so different and awkward and horrible, and that's my kind of girl.
I love Mia.
I love her, and she's a really good person.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I honestly thought you were gonna say Tammy Brown. That's why I was like, wait,
No.
because I wanted to guess.
I do love her, and I do love her YouTube series, The Browns.
Mhm.
Have you watched it?
No.
Watch it. It's so awesome. Kelly Mantle is like her drunk best friend in it.
Oh, lovely.
Who gets like lost in Mexico in a season. It's amazing. It's so funny. I do love Tammy Brown. I'd love to book her. We were actually watching videos of Tammy Brown performing The Lion Sleeps
Yeah.
at Night on
Mhm.
YouTube. If you have not seen that performance, look up Tammy Brown, The Lion Sleeps Night, and then also watch her perform We Like to Party by the Venga Boys.
Oh no.
Just
Wait,
watch
so
them.
Patty, who would yours be? And you can't say Mo.
No.
Oh my god.
Y'all suck.
I'm just kidding.
Microphone off. Microphone
Yeah,
off.
right? I didn't watch RuPaul's Drag Race until this
Okay.
season because of the show.
Okay.
But if I had to say
I know.
for someone from that show,
Okay.
I would say Nina West.
Okay.
And if I had to say
Agreed.
someone
Locally.
locally, obviously my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
But I think the most well, if I was going to pick one of the performances that you did, I can't even
Which Wendy Ho number?
No. There are a lot of them, but there's also a lot of performances that don't even have a stitch of her in them.
Yeah.
No, there's a ton of performances.
Okay,
That's
Jackie
Yeah.
B.
No, I only have one Jackie Beat song I've ever done.
Foreskin.
Yep.
No, I think I honestly liked when we did
Mohegan
the
Sun.
show. Mohegan Sun was amazing because of the audience's reaction to you. That was the best thing about Mohegan Sun. But when we did that little tiny pizza shop, I won't say the name because we don't do it there anymore. And you came out and did Shoop, and there was
my
like
gosh.
people there with like a couple of teeth, and
Stop.
yeah, all dreaded out, and she came out all long dreads and was doing the Shoop baby with these Daisy Dukes on, and there was these biker guys with like kind of teeth, kind of not teeth, couldn't really tell where they were
Was
coming
it in
from.
Nashua?
Like no,
Oh.
crazy beard, like I thought we were all going to get beat up, and
Uh-huh.
she's prancing around, strutting her stuff with those Daisy Dukes on in front of them. I almost died. I almost died that night. It was so amazing.
I'm not afraid of people.
Well, that's what I like so much about you is that there's just nothing sacred to you. And
Yep.
then, and although sometimes it's it hurts. It hurts my heart,
Yeah.
because that's what you do. You just,
Yeah.
hurt my heart sometimes. But when you perform, it's amazing.
Because my goal in a performance is to offend or to make someone cry laughing. So if
And you
I'm not
actually
doing one of those
do.
two things,
Right. And you actually sometimes even do both in the same
All right, well,
number. It's
since we're
amazing.
Since we're talking about like our favorite performances of Mo's,
oh, here we go.
I'm gonna bring it all the way back. This was when I was still like a drag baby.
Oh, with those amazing pictures of me, you, and Summer in the
Oh my
bathroom.
god! Please don't. Like
I'll share one later.
I want all those
Please
pictures
don't.
to burn.
I'm gonna frame one and get it to you for Christmas.
Don't ever like bring up a picture of me not winning a title because that was horrible. I know. I'm like burn those. No, my favorite performance of yours till this day is when you did "When You're Good to Mama," and you came out in like a orange jail jumpsuit, but like she pulled out of like a bag like a whole bunch of like soap on a rope and just passed it into the audience.
Danny drilled holes in all those soaps to put ropes in them.
But I was like thinking, and like she gave it to me, and I obviously wasn't booked that night because I was still a baby. And like she handed me the soap, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
You bring it to prison with you.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? And this was when like the first show was in the karaoke room at the 3. So
Oh
like
my gosh.
right. So I still had like the rest of the night to go through, like, and I'm like, I'm like holding the soap.
I
but it
love
was
to give
really
away
good.
stuff during my performances.
I just have one more though. I have
Oh,
to say.
God, okay, here we
sorry.
go.
I'm sorry. I know
Then we
it's-
need to get back to Kylie.
I know. So when we were, it was at the Cali Room actually, and she did the Caitlyn Jenner number, and she
Oh my
had
gosh.
that, and then she just kind of flipped up her dress, and she had that,
Mhm.
appendage.
Yeah.
And there was that like 95-year-old woman.
Oh, she was
and
horrified.
She loved every second of it though. 'Cause
Someone else was horrified.
well, there's always people that are
Right.
horrified, and Mo like went over to her and was
Putting it in her face.
like slapping her, and this little old lady with little curly hair, and you know how the faces that Monique makes is like the I can't even do it. It's those fish faces, but those horrified
It's
faces.
like you
and she's
look
just-
like you're about to get hit by a car face.
Exactly, like dirt, but you're too stupid to move, so you're like dirt. No, that was that whenever that came out, whenever you lifted up your dress, I think I cried. I think I actually cried.
I have never
night.
done that number again because I feel like it's a very sensitive number,
It's a
and
very-
everyone is so
yeah.
easily butthurt now that
wow.
I don't want to
Pun
offend
intended.
anybody. Yeah, I don't want to
Pun
offend. Like,
intended.
it's so hard to host a show now because you have to be so specifically.
Yeah.
It's like I can't even get into that because it'll be a whole nother
So back
hour.
to Kylie.
Kylie.
Oh, thank you so much.
Kylie. So
Kylie
Lee. So don't give away what you're doing, but are you prepared for the show in 2 weeks? Do you know what you're doing? Have you prepped? Are you bringing something that you more than you would normally bring to a show?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
God, girl. Well, Kylie, wait. Oh no,
No.
no, I'm just kidding.
Are you more like the type to wing it, or do you just not process it till a couple of days in advance?
I don't really. Yeah, it's kind of mostly winging it, but I don't really like to process it until like a couple days in advance.
Is it dependent also on like your mood, how it's been going? Yeah.
Because I don't want to pick a song too early and then have to commit to it. Because like if I pick it and then like the day of, I'm just kind of like,
You're not
oh,
feeling
what
it.
was I doing? Why was I so happy that day? Like,
Why was I so happy that day? Wow.
well, no, there's
And I
literally like some days I'm like
wow.
so depressed, and then like I gave myself like a happy song like 2 weeks ahead of time, and I'm like, who is this person? Why?
And it's harder.
Yeah.
Is it harder to commit to a song
Oh,
on stage when
absolutely.
yeah.
When you're a drag queen, you pretty much know all the words to the song in your glossary anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm the same way. I usually pick a song unless I'm planning like a Halloween performance or like a special, like Nina Bonina Brown. I've already got something planned. You try to pick your music the night before, the day of, or at least a couple of days before, because you don't know if you're going to feel the song in a couple of days.
Oh yeah.
You want to pick a song that you're feeling right at that moment because if you're not feeling the song, you're not going to perform it the way you want to perform it.
That's why I'm always like one of the last ones to send.
Yeah, you turn your music in like 1 minute before the deadline.
Because I don't know, like I don't like to plan my like performances ahead of time.
You want
Like-
to be like natural.
Right. Yeah. Well, like I always have like, okay. So for example, like I'm at Jocks tomorrow, Jocks Cabaret in Boston tomorrow, and like every time I go to Jocks, I have this one CD that's literally like 13 of my mixes, and we get backstage and like the DJ comes like, "What are you guys doing tonight?" And I'll just like randomly pick and just do it.
Yeah, and your costumes are all dance costumes, so they're intermixable and
exactly. Like I just don't like. I have learned that like if I pick something way ahead of time, I get too in my own head, and like I just go out and perform. It just doesn't seem natural. It seems forced.
Well, I will tell you the time I did drag.
You've done it twice now, dear.
Oh my God,
I picked the song.
Were you there that night, Anaya?
Yeah,
The
I
Truth or Dare party?
No.
No, for Danny's. I'm talking about Danny's birthday.
Yeah, Danny's birthday. Remember when I did
Oh.
Whippa with the
vacuum cleaner?
But when I did that song, I picked it because Danny likes Dolly Parton, and I love Danny, so I wanted to make him happy. And you
And you
know,
have boobs like Dolly
and I
Parton.
have a chest like Dolly Parton, so I can get away with it. And I practiced every day. Every single day, I sang that song on the way to work, on the way home from work, at night in my house. And then I was all nerved up, and I walked out on stage, and every single word from 9 to 5 went right
Yep.
out of my head.
Because the nerves got you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was
Yep.
mouthing and
Yep.
trying to do this, like what I see. Well, you know,
I don't know what drag queen does that. I think you made that move.
I know a
up.
lot of drag queens that do.
No.
You were doing the point and walk. That's
yeah, like the giving out the love and giving out the love.
That's like the drag 101 of like you don't know what to do in this number, so you just like Point to everyone. The
You get a
pointing
dollar.
thing.
You get a dollar. You get a dollar. You can become Oprah all of a sudden.
Well, I got more tips the night of the Truth or Dare concert than I did at the Dolly Parton.
Yeah, because you performed Mamma Mia, right?
No, Dancing Queen.
Oh, Dancing Queen. That's right. And you had no underwear on.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no.
I didn't know I was going to be
In
doing
a size
number.
0 dress.
You know, like you always invite me to like your little house parties, like game night or whatever, and then like I always say I'm gonna go, and something always like happens, and I end up not going. But then like I always hear about it the next morning, and I'm like, oh my god, thank God.
This wasn't at his. This wasn't at his house.
I'm
This
always
was
like,
at the
thank God I
3.
didn't go.
This was at the 313.
This was at the 313. They did a Truth or Dare, and I picked a box, and it had a size 0 like scrunchy dress in it, and it was like performed Dancing Queen.
It was really stretchy. So that dress literally
And
fit
so he
anyone
came
from a
out
0
back to tell me I didn't have to take off my jeans and stuff like that to get in the dress.
And she was already naked.
I'll go to 313.
And she had to put on my heels and this giant bouffant wig, and she
And
went
I
out
did
there
it.
and she made a box full of
I
ones
did.
that night.
Oh my gosh.
did.
No pun intended.
No, stop it.
Stop it.
The dress came down to like almost my knees. It wasn't inappropriate. Oh no, it didn't.
No,
Oh.
not even close.
You
girl.
got something from Mo.
Yeah.
Did you really expect it to be
my
appropriate?
It didn't even go down to my
tips
thighs.
paid for my drinks the rest of the night. That's all that matters.
Yeah, her tips also bought her a cab ride home. Do you drink when you drag?
I don't drink at all.
You don't? Why?
No. I just like to be in complete control of my body.
Oh, I'm the opposite.
That's a good rule. That's a good rule.
Whatever. I get you drunk all the time, girl.
No, not anymore. I drink. I'm not like completely sober. Like if I go out, the rare
I don't
chance,
drink the way I
the
used
rare
to. I'm
chance
too old.
that I do go out, or like I'll have 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But when I'm like working, I actually don't drink at all. I just consider it like a job now. So it's kind of like drinking on the job.
I lose too much time because I'm not a good next day person. I sleep all day. I feel awful, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it to lose.
I mean,
a whole
plus, can
day.
you imagine me going for a back handspring in heels?
No.
Being
While drunk?
Yeah.
I would love to watch that.
You would like go back and then
No.
fly across the bar.
No, man.
Right.
I would love to see that. I want to
No.
see you do like a backflip and get stuck in the ceiling fan.
No. No. A funny story about that is that like I have actually broken 3 toes doing a back handspring in heels, and unfortunately, it was Miss Gay USA
Oh.
during prelim.
Oh my
During like
God.
prelim night talent, and then I still had to squeeze my foot into heels for like final night like presentation. And
Women
all that
who
stuff.
can power through foot pain in
Oh.
heels are heroes to me, because
Yeah.
if I get foot pain in heels, I immediately take them
Like
off.
I almost broke my dresser's hand trying to squeeze my foot with 3 broken toes, and it was already like swollen. It was like literally black and blue. Like you can see the black and blue through all the tights.
Girl, why didn't you just bind your foot real quick?
No, and like I was like up. I remember like standing up there like a flamingo, like on one leg, like wow, trying to look poised. It was the only time in my life that I was like thinking in my head, I'm like, don't call my name for 12. Don't call my name for 12. Like I didn't even want to make finals. Like
Wow.
just get me off the stage.
Wow,
It was
that's tough.
so bad.
I've never broken a toe
It was so bad.
in drag. I don't, because I don't do backflips. That's why I don't do them.
You don't dance either.
I
You
can
don't-
actually do
you
them.
don't-
No, I'm a sex.
Oh, he actually no.
No, I'm not a
Bad.
dancer. I'm
Hmm.
a comedy queen. I'm gonna give them a show, but I'm not gonna give them a show of me dancing, because everyone can dance, but no, everyone can be funny.
Every time people ask me who my drag mother is, and I say Monique Too Soon, they're always just like
They're like, oh, womp womp.
they're like their face is like so stunned.
Yeah, do you need?
Because I'm like pageant drag, and this is like dirty comedy
You better watch
queen.
what you say.
Yeah, this is
and
like,
this like dirty raunchy comedy queen here. Like you guys are total opposites.
Mhm.
That's right, dirty.
But
Rancher.
sometimes that's what it takes.
And you know
But
what?
then-
I will tell you, I went and did a show, and Patty was there for the show, and there was 4 dancing queens and me, and I was the only one that got a reaction out of the crowd.
You were the
whole
only
night.
one that got a standing ovation.
Yeah, the rest of the girls who were backflips, splits, all this crap. Not one of those girls walked away with my applause.
No, it was pretty intense. It
all depends on the
unfortunately,
audience.
well, it's the audience,
Yeah.
but it's also, I feel like there was also not a lot of presence on stage, even though people were. I feel like when you're dancing, you have a lot of presence because you shake it and there's energy and you can feel it. But not everyone that's on stage and is dancing, you can't.
Some people are just dead. Like you look at them and they
some
look
people
like
are just
they're
going
not
through the
enjoying it.
motions.
Yeah.
Oh, who knew? Is it that time?
It is that time.
Oh,
so,
no.
so before the show ends, I would like to thank all of you guys. I would like to thank Anaya Bangkoks, one of our judges for Show Mo.
You're welcome.
My co-host every Friday night on Life's a Drag, Miss Patricia Hurley. And I would also like to thank Show Mo competitor Kylie Ali. If you want to get tickets, you go to MoniqueTooSoon.com and you can scroll down to Kylie Ali, buy tickets under her name, and she will get credit, and she'll be ahead of the game in the competition. And I would like to remind you that you can buy all tickets for all my shows on MoniqueTooSoon.com, and Nina Bonina Brown tickets go on sale Sunday. And thank you so much for tuning into Life's Drag. And if you're just tuning in on Facebook, please share the video, share as many times as you can. Make it obnoxious. Get us to that 1,000 likes tonight on the Life's a Drag page. And we will see you next Friday for Life's a Drag at 8 p.m. And this Monday, we'll be going live ghost hunting here at the building.
Ooh, starting
All
at
right.
10.
Bye.
Bye.
You're listening to 1590 WSMN Nashua.
USA Radio News with Wendy King.
A day after the latest Democratic presidential debate, Vice President Mike Pence, speaking at a retreat in Baltimore, mentioned candidate Beto O'Rourke's stand on gun control.
You had leading candidates for the highest office in the land talking about taking firearms away from law-abiding citizens. Well, the American people deserve to know this president, this vice president, and these House Republicans will always stand for the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms.
Nearby the debates in Houston, police say an officer was shot. Police Chief Art Acevedo says 4 suspects also beat up a priest and nearly killed him.
This priest has indicated he was on his knees praying for his life when one of the suspects pulled the trigger twice. And for whatever miraculous reason, the firearm did not discharge.
This is USA Radio News.
Do you wish you could get better sleep and maybe lose a few pounds? Maybe more than a few pounds? Well, there's this product called Calitrin that helps with both sleep and weight loss.